So in today's class, you will need a roll, a block, something to protect your knees. You'll be doing some lunges against a wall, and so you'll also need a wall. You're doing some splits. So if you have your, you might have a sock or something that helps you to slide along the floor, along your carpet. Okay. Those are the sort of key poses we'll be doing today. I'm placing you onto mute so we can get started. Okay, you can come into the seated position, sitting in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Aligning the back of skull with sacrum. Let your arms come to rest onto your thighs and glide your thighs forward, creating space in the tops of your hips. Just give yourself a moment, close your eyes, give yourself a moment. And noticing how your body feels. Feel as if you've stepped into your own space, a safe space. So working with the intention today of using the breath to help you go deeper into your poses, but also working in a way that is struggle-free. So keeping that as your intent. So it's not just like hanging out in the poses, but you're going as deep as you can into the poses, working with your breath without having to push to the point of where you're experiencing severe levels of pain. You're not wanting to hurt yourself. As you press down into sit bones, breathe in and lengthen spine. As you breathe out, exhaling completely, pull the belly in. Belly pulls in at the end of the exhale. Just feeling for holding the breath. Relax your belly, relax completely, and then breathe into belly, deep breath. And exhale. At the end of the exhale, pull belly in. On the next breath, breathe in, lift chest. Keep feeling as you're lifting chest up towards your chin. Lift your collarbones as if up towards the ceiling. And exhale, shoulders soften. And inhale, release. Pranayama is alternate nostril breathing. Do this in shoelace pose. So bring your left foot over your right and reach your heels out away from you. Alternatively, you can have your left foot onto the calf, the left foot onto the floor, or stay in cross-legged, seated position. Hold the first two fingers down of your right hand. Use your thumb to block right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Inhale for 5. Blocking both nostrils and holding the breath. Hold for 20. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Inhale, right nostril for 5. Got both nostrils, hold the breath, hold for 20. Exhale left for 10. And release. Change the cross of your legs. Right is over left. Hold the first 2 fingers of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block right nostril. And inhale through your left nostril for 5. Block both nostrils and hold the breath. Hold for 20. Your feet are active. Your spine is long. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Inhale, right nostril for 5. Locking both nostrils and holding. Hold for 20. Exhale, left nostril for 10. And then release. Straighten your left leg. Reach your left leg straight forward. And bring your right foot in so the right foot is flat down onto the floor. Marichyasana out 1. Your right arm is reaching up. It reaches forward and reaches around your right thigh. Left arm is around the back and bind the hands. Or use a strap to bind if you're not making that bind today. As you press down into your right sit bone, breathe in and lengthen out of your right side. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold towards your left shin. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Deep breath, keep lengthening your right side ribs up away from right hip. And as you breathe out, pull belly in as you fold. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. And ears on up. Keeping your right foot where it is. Bring your left arm around and hug your right thigh towards the chest. The right arm is reaching back. It's about 15 inches away from your right hip. Pressing down into your sit bone as you breathe in, lengthen spine. As you breathe out, you're spiraling around towards the right. So you can be hugging your right leg to chest or turning the arm and twisting away from your right thigh. Now as you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, twist to the right. Feel as if you're lengthening your left leg forward. As you breathe in, lift chest. So you're lifting chest to chin. As you breathe out, spiraling around towards the right. One more breath, deep breath. You're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you spiral to right. Inhale, release. Seated side bend with one leg straight. So your right foot is tucked in so that your right heel is towards the groin. Alternatively, if you want to go further, you have the option of bringing your right foot back so that the right heel is by your right. Reach your right hand back, taking hold of your ankle if you're taking your foot behind you, or reach your right hand back, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, reach your left arm up, open through left side of the body. As you breathe out, bringing your left arm down on inside of left hand. Deep breath, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Deep breath, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, gliding your right shoulder down. On the next breath, release your right arm, reaching your right arm all the way around, tucking it onto your left thigh. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching your right elbow down towards your right sit bone. On the next breath, as you breathe in, breathe the sternum. Feel the moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, relaxing left ear to left shoulder. On the next breath, as you breathe in, release your right arm, reaching your right arm right up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, wrapping your right shoulder as you reach your right arm forward over your right ear. Deep breath, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right arm forward, reaching your right sit bone back. Deep breath, expand your ribs. Lower your right shoulder slightly, then wrap your right shoulder as you reach in your right arm forward. Don't allow the hand to come lower than your right hip. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from your pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands down either side of your front foot. Breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, allowing your body to melt forward. Relax your neck and relax your shoulders. Now breathe in and keep moving belly away from the top of your left thigh. Lead with your chest. Exhale as you fold. One more breath there. Deep breath. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhaling as you fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. And change. Straighten your right leg. Right leg reaches straight forward. Spread the toes and reach forward. Your left foot is back onto the floor. Draw your left heel towards your left sit bone. From here, reach your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm around your left shin. Right arm is around the back and bind the hand. Or use your strap to bind. Pressing down into your left sit bone. As you breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. As you fold forward, chest is moving towards your right shin. As you breathe in, press your left foot to floor and lengthen belly away from pelvis. Lead with your chest, exhale as you fold. On the next breath, as you breathe in, feel for lengthening your left side ribs up away from your left hip. As you breathe out, you're folding forward. belly's in. Inhale, release, and ease on up. Keeping your left foot practically where it is, bring your right arm around and hug your left thigh towards the chest. Your left arm is reaching back. It's about 12, 15 inches away from your left hip. Keep reaching your right foot forward. As you breathe in, lengthen spine. As you breathe out, spiraling towards the left. You can be hugging your thigh towards your chest or bringing the arm the opposite direction. So deep breath, breathe into sternum and lift. Sternum lifts. And as you breathe out, spiraling towards the left. As you inhale, keep feeling your lengthening spine, lower ribs, mid-ribs, upper ribs. And as you breathe out, as you spiral towards the left, your right foot is reaching forward. One more breath, deep breath. Lengthen belly away from the top of your left thigh. And exhale as you spiral towards the left. Inhale, release. Seated side bend, one leg straight. So you're tucking your left foot in so it heels towards the groin, or option to bring your left foot back so that your left heel is by your glute. You're taking your foot back, reach your left hand back, taking hold of your left ankle, or otherwise your hand is reaching back, fingertips 12 inches from floor. Inhale, reach your right arm up, open right side ribs. As you breathe out, the hand comes down on inside of right leg. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. As you breathe in, lift your belly away from pelvis and feel the moving chest to chin. As you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. Exhale, relaxing your right ear to right shoulder. Inhale and lengthen the ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your left sit bone to floor. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your left arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your right thigh if you can, or into clothing. And as you breathe out, keep drawing chest forward. Inhale, lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, keep chest lifted, but glide your left shoulder away from left ear. On the next breath, as you breathe in, release your left arm, reach your left arm straight up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, wrapping your left shoulder as you reach your left arm forward over left ear. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, lengthen, reach that left arm forward, send your left sit bone back. From your pelvic bowl, breathe in and feel the moving belly away from pelvis. Forward bend, exhale, hands down either side of your right leg. As you breathe, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. Exhale as you fold. Shoulders relaxed and relax your neck. As you breathe, breathe to sternum and keep moving chest forward. Exhale as you fold forward, you're reaching your sit bones back. Belly pulls in. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Coming down into your abdominal sequence, starting with elbow to knee, have your roll close by. So lie down on your back and clasp your hands behind your head and your neck, lifting your feet up off the floor, then bend the knees. Press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to left knee, straighten right leg. Your right leg is reaching forward, spread the toes, and reach forward with the ball of your right foot. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, so hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, your elbows to right knee, straighten left leg, spread the toes, and reach forward with the ball of your left foot. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, go back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reaching elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. Relax your right hip, send your right thigh forward, pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Keep your right elbow reaching up so the shoulder blades are off the floor. Relax your left hip, reach your left thigh forward, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now reach your elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward. Pull belly in. Reach your left elbow up so shoulder blades are off the floor. Pull belly in and press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows to right knee, straighten your left leg. Relax your left hip. Send your left thigh forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Roga. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. You're reaching out with the balls of your foot. Place your left foot on the inside of your right thigh. And as you curl tailbone up, you're reaching your right leg up. Feel for easing your left thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows to sky. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, straighten your left leg. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh or on top, and foot presses against your thigh. Now curl tailbone up, send your left leg straight up. Ease your right thigh away from hip. Pull belly in, press your lower back to floor. Lift your chest and reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to left knee. Reaching your right leg straight up towards the ceiling. Place your left foot on the inside of the right thigh. Keep pressing foot against your thigh. And as you send your leg straight up, ease your left thigh away from you. Keep sending the legs to the sky, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Left leg reaches straight up. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. And as you curl tailbone up, send your left leg straight up. Glide your right thigh away from your hip. Pull belly in. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Straighten right leg. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Place your left foot on the inside of right thigh. And as you curl tailbone up, reach your right leg straight up. Glide your left thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Place your right foot on the inside of your left thigh. And as you curl tailbone up, send your left leg straight up. Glide your right thigh away from hips. Pull belly in. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders and place your soles of your feet to the floor. Grabbing hold of your roll, your next pose is gate opener. So your roll is placed between your thighs, your legs are reaching straight up towards the ceiling, and your hands are clasped behind your head and your neck. Take a deep breath into lower back. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze the roll again, and then lengthen your legs to the ceiling. Pull belly in. Inhale, left hand is onto the roll. Straddle the legs. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, press your hands down onto the roll. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reaching your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze the roll, and then stretch up with active feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, right hand is onto the roll, and straddle the legs. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, press your hands down onto the roll. You're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Keep chest lifted. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze the roll, squeeze, sit bones to tailbone. Send your legs straight up, pull belly in. Inhale, left hand is onto the roll, straddle the legs. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, you're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Press your left hand down onto the roll and keep lengthening the legs up. Keep the chest lifted as you reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll. Reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze the roll, and then sending your legs straight up to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, right hand is onto the roll and straddle the legs. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, you're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Keep the chest lifted. Reach your left elbow up. Pull belly in and press. Inhale, legs behind your head. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. Place the roll out of your way. Grab your block and have your block close by. Your next pose is bridge, and you'll do supported bridge to them. So reaching down with your fingertips and brush your heels with your fingertips. The block is within touching distance. Draw your heels back towards your sit bones. Brush your heels, line up your heels with sit bones or hip distance apart. Arms relaxed by your side. Press your lower back down to floor. And breathe in. Lengthen belly away from pelvis. Feel your chest move into chin. Press feet to floor and exhale, pelvis lifting your pelvis up away from the floor. Breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, pushing the floor away with your feet as you lift up. Send thighs, knees forward away from waist. As you breathe in, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, feel for lifting up. Grab hold of your block. And then breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up and place the block under your sacrum. Keep the block away from your spinal column. From here, wrist stretches. So keep pressing your feet onto the floor. Keep sending thighs and knees away from you. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Take hold of the little finger on your left hand. And then breathe into palm of hands. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, glide your little finger back. Release. Taking hold of your ring finger. As you breathe in, lengthen your side ribs away from hips. As you breathe out, glide your second finger back. Release. Take hold of your middle finger. As you breathe into sternum, moving chest to chin. As you breathe out, spread your fingers as you glide your middle finger back. Release. Taking hold of your first finger. As you breathe in, spread your fingers. As you breathe out, as you glide your first finger back, feel as if you're sending thighs and knees forward. Release. Taking hold of your thumb. As you breathe in, glide your thumb away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Keep reaching your heel of the hands to sky. Release. Change hands. Taking hold of the little finger on your right hand and then ease it back. Breathe into palm of hand, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, glide your little finger back. Release. Taking hold of your ring finger. As you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from hips. And as you breathe out, open your hands, spreading the fingers. On the next breath, take hold of your middle finger. Now breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. As you breathe out, glide your middle finger back. Taking hold of your first finger. Deep breath, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, open hands to sky. Take hold of your thumb. And then breathe in, glide your thumb away from index finger. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you put your heels to the floor. Bring your hands behind you, the palm of the hand, the fingers are facing away from you just by your shoulders. Elbows are reaching to sky. Now breathe to the palm of your hands, deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're pushing the floor away. The heel of the hands are coming to the floor. One more breath as you breathe in.
Press your hands to the floor. Feel as if you're reaching elbows to sky. And as you breathe out, slightly tuck tailbones and send thighs and knees away from you. Release. Stretch, reach stretches stage free. Hands reaching to the sky, palm of the hands facing each other. Now breathe into the palm of hands, deep breath. Hold the breath. And one by one, then bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top. And exhale, reach your knuckles away from you. Knuckles are reaching towards your knees. Release. Open the hands, hands facing each other. Breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, then bring in your thumb. Simultaneously squeeze all other fingers to the thumb. And as you exhale, reach your thumb away from you. Thumb is reaching towards your knees. Release. Bring your arms down by your side and just feel for opening the shoulders. Draw your right heel back towards your right sit bone or heels hip distance apart. Press into your right foot. As you breathe in, lift your left foot off the floor and draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, reach in your left foot towards the ceiling. Reach out with the ball of your foot. Breathe into your left hip, deep breath. And as you exhale, you're sending your left leg straight up. On the next breath, as you breathe, feel as if you're gliding your left thigh away from left hip. And as you breathe out, press your right foot to the floor as you reach your left leg straight up. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bend your left knee and draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, place your left foot back down onto the floor, lining up your left heel with left sit bone. Press your left foot to the floor, breathe in, lift your right leg up, draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, straightening your right leg is reaching straight up, reach out with the ball of your foot. And breathe into your right hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your right leg up. Your left foot is pressing down. Use this to give you traction as you reach your right leg to the sky. As you breathe to your right hip, feel as if you're gliding right thigh away from pelvis. And exhale as you send that right leg up. On the next breath, bend your right knee and draw your right knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, place your right foot to the floor. Both feet to the floor. Take a deep breath. Lengthen belly away from pelvis. You're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. As you breathe out, press your feet to the floor. Lift up, move the block. Now breathe in and expand your ribs wide. And exhale, tilt pelvis lower, upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis lower, mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis lower all the way down towards the floor. Keep the tilt until you are down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hands onto your thighs, heel of the hands by hip crease. Back traction. So Uddiyana with back traction. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Pull belly in. Use your hands and glide your thighs away from you. Keep pulling belly in, lengthening belly away from pelvis, lengthening low ribs away from sacrum. Hollow the belly out. Relax and then breathe. Deep breath. Exhale. Belly's in. Hands are pressing thighs away from you. Keep pulling belly in. Keep feeling for hollowing your belly out. And then release. Roll to your right side. Bring your right hand down onto the floor by chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you come up. Use your right hand to support your head and your neck. Come onto your knees for your next pose today, turbo dog. So the hands are reaching forward, the fingers are spreading. Your hands, wrists, elbows, and shoulders that are aligned. Your hands are just on the inside of your mat. So feel the broadening across your back. From here, take a deep breath and spread the ribs, spread your back. Curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor. Keep the knees bent, but move your chest back towards your thighs and knees. Bend the elbows and then squeeze your elbows towards each other. Breathe to the front of your heart. Deep breath. As you breathe out, lengthen through the spine. Feel for pushing the floor away. Deep breath. Feel as if you're breathing towards your armpits and spread your ribs out wide. Now wrap the shoulders. Squeeze your elbows towards each other as if you're squeezing a great big beach ball. On the next breath, breathe to the front of your heart. Deep breath. Relax your collarbones. Exhale as you reach back. Straighten the legs if you can. One more breath here. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Take a breath in, embryo. You bring your big toes together, let your knees come out towards the side, allowing this to help to open into lower back and into sacrum. Taking a couple of breaths and noticing how your body feels. And then from here, ease on up. And move to the wall for your next pose. Actually, before you move to the wall, do dolphin on the floor, and then we'll go to dolphin on the wall. So dolphin on the floor, hands onto your biceps, elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. You can also clasp your hands. Relax your neck and relax your shoulders, relax your upper back. Take a deep breath into upper back. Lift, spread upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor. Lengthen the spine as you move your chest to thighs and knees. As you inhale, spread your ribs wide. Exhale, push the floor away with your forearms and hands. Feel for lengthening through the spine. Breathe into the front of your heart. Deep breath. As you breathe out, pull your belly in and reach your sit bones back. Heels to the floor. Deep breath. Expand your ribs out as wide as you can. As you exhale, lengthen back, reaching your heels to the floor and moving your chest to thighs and knees. One more breath here. As you breathe in, feel for lengthening your top ribs away from shoulders. And exhale, lengthen back, heels to floor, chest to thighs and knees. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. So your next pose, you do dolphin with your palms facing upwards. So the measurement is the same. Onto the triceps, hands to the floor. Reach your hands forward and then open the hands. Your thumb will want to come up, so keep pressing down on the thumb side and also the inner side of your forearm. Your elbows are slightly narrower than your shoulders. So relax your neck and shoulders and then breathe into upper back, lifting, spreading upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift knees off the floor, and then move your chest back to thighs and knees. As you breathe in, breathe into the front of your heart. As you exhale, reach back. Feel for wrapping the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen top ribs away from shoulders. As you exhale, reach back to heels. Feel as if you're reaching fingertips forward. One more breath here. Deep breath, expanding your ribs as wide as you can. And exhale as you reach back. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. From here, come to stand. Stand at the front of your mat. Coming into your salutation. Stand with your feet together. Your back is straight. You bring your feet a little bit wider. As you exhale, hands together at chest. Press your feet to the floor and feel the security of the earth. So you feel that you have this really strong foundation. Keep feeling that you're lengthening the spine. Now feet pressed down. Inhale. You're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Lengthening through the spine, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee and go as deep as you can. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Shoulders are the last to come down. Once you're all the way down, reach your legs back. Low cobra. Hands forward. Inhale. Lengthen the spine. Keep lengthening your legs back. Keep drawing chest and ribs forward. As you breathe out, lower down. Readjust. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Spread the fingers and use the heel of the hands as you push the floor away. Lunge, inhale. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Pushing the floor away with your left foot as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Go as deep as you can and open into hips. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen the spine as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. Feet press down. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in. Step your right leg back. Bend your right knee. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step left foot back for plank. Reaching back into heels. From here, bend the knees. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra. As you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down and press back for downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away. Wrap the shoulders if you can. Lunge, breathe in. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, lengthen through the spine. As you breathe out, folding forward, bellies in. Press your feet to floor, breathe in, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you're reaching your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Press your feet to the floor. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Keep lengthening through the spine. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot back, bend your left knee. You're pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. As you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and reach forward, lengthening your legs back. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. And as you breathe out, lower down, lead with your chest. Curl toes under, press back downward facing dog. Lunge, inhale, step in your left foot forward between the hands. Your right knees to the floor. Press into your right shin. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Keep pressing your left foot down. As you breathe out, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold forward, belly's pulling in. Chair pose, not chair pose. Inhale, stand and lengthen. You're reaching your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Go as deep as you can and keep feeling for opening into hips. Exhale, hands down, step left foot back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Lengthen your legs back, hands forward, low cobra. As you breathe in, move chest and ribs forward. Reach your elbows back to hips and let your shoulders be soft away from hips. Exhale, release, lower down, hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under, and exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Reach your heels to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step in your right foot forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Reach up a little bit more by pressing the floor away with your feet. Exhale, hands down. Step the left foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, lengthen the belly away from pelvis. Exhale, forward bend, belly's in. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep in your arms to the sky. Spread the fingers. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in, straighten legs. Or bend the knees slightly, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Flatten your hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Keeping the elbows tucked in, reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Glide chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Tuck your feet, sit close to your heels. Exhale, press back downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing the floor away. If you can, wrap the shoulders doing turbo dog. Warrior one, inhale, step. Left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Glide your right foot forward at 45 degrees angle. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Keep the chest lifted. And as exhale, hands down, step your left foot back for plank. Reach back into heels, feet together, and exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucking in. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing the floor away. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you breathe out, lower down. Shoulders over the wrist. Keep the elbows tucked in. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. Move chest, ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Soften the shoulders. And breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel for lengthening through the spine. Keep spreading the fingers. On the breath, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. As you exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Chair pose, breathe in, knees are bent, you're reaching your arms out and up, but the shoulders are soft away from you. Exhale, stand, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor, chair pose, inhale, arms are reaching up, shoulders are down. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Flatten the hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucking in. Cobra or upward facing dog. Breathe in, moving chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot eases towards the right edge of the mat. You're pushing the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Bend that front knee. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach it back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Moving chest, ribs forward, lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away. Inhale, warrior one. Step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, stepping your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down. Breathe into cobra or upward facing dog. Moving chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away. Spread the fingers, work the heel of the hands more. On the breath, bend the knees as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bellies in. Chair pose, knees are bent, your arms are reaching up. The shoulders are soft away from your ears. Keep spreading the fingers. And exhale, stand, hands together at your chest. Move to the wall for your next pose, which is dolphin against the wall. So starting with your heels, your feet up against the wall. You're working in this pose today, anything from 5 to 10 breaths. You have the option of having your coming down into dolphin and reaching your hands forward, clasping your hands, and working with dolphin with both feet onto the wall if you can. The option is there, if you're not working with both feet onto the wall, is working, coming into dolphin and working one foot up, aiming for 5 breaths here. The foot comes down, the other foot goes up, aiming for 5 breaths. Otherwise, dolphin, both feet onto the wall. So keep the neck relaxed, take a deep breath, spread the ribs on the upper back, toe toes under. Exhale, lift up, dolphin onto the floor. And then step one foot onto the wall, and then step the other foot up. Feel as if the back of your calves, the back of your hamstrings are reaching to the sky. Now breathe in deeply and expand your ribs. Use your forearms, exhale, push the floor away, move chest to the wall. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, pull belly in as you move your chest closer to the wall. Keep sending the back of calves, back of thighs to the sky. Deep inhale, spread your ribs wide. Soften chest as exhale, moving chest to the wall. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. As you breathe out, reach your sit bones back. Deep breath, inhale. Push the floor away on exhale. Keep moving chest to the wall. One more breath, deep inhale. Exhale, release, slow down. Step down once you're done. From here, your next pose is lunges against the wall. So you're working lunges 4 stages. First stage, so you'll need to pad your knee, have something for the knee on the floor and on the wall. Also, oftentimes I will have some blocks close by. You're starting with your right knee against the wall, but your right knee is actually on the floor. Your right foot is on the wall. You're padding that foot. So you're either using towel, blankets, whatever you can, so that you're protecting your foot or you're protecting the wall. That's where the foot's onto the wall. And then ease the foot that's on the wall, so that the foot is always visible. That's on the wall. It's not hidden behind your glute. Then your left foot is flat to the floor. If you have blocks, you can have your hands onto the blocks either side of your front foot, or hands to the floor, or bring your hands onto your left thigh, traction your left thigh forward. You're bringing your glutes as close to the wall as you can. And if you can go further, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending sit bones down towards the floor. Inhale, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your left thigh away from hips. Breathe in and lengthen lower ribs, mid ribs, upper ribs. And as you breathe out, if you can, glide closer to the wall. One more breath here, deep breath. Lift belly away from the top of your left thigh. And exhale, release. From here, you're just gliding your left thigh and knee further forward. You can step your left foot forward a couple of inches. And then you're coming deeper into the pose. So you feel that your right thigh is coming closer towards the floor. You can then have your hands onto the floor to block the thigh traction in your left thigh forward. You're going further, reaching your arms up towards the sky. If you have further to go, then push the floor away with your left foot and move your arms back towards the wall. Now you'll feel an intense opening into your quadriceps psoas on your right leg. And then breathe in and lift belly away from pelvis. Exhale, bending that front knee if you can. Breathe into lower back and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, curl pubic bone slightly to navel. As you breathe in, lift sternum. Exhale, release as you're coming down. From here, ease your left foot forward about 6 inches. And you're coming deeper into the pose. If that's your limit today, then you're staying here. Your hands can be on the floor, on your blocks if you have blocks, or on your thigh. If you have further to go, you're reaching your arms up towards the sea. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, press your right foot to the wall. Deep breath, inhale, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, slightly touch sit bones to floor. On the breath, lift chest as if up towards the sky. Exhale, release. From here, you're moving into splits. So you're reaching your left foot forward. You have a blanket or something, you can slide that left foot forward, keeping your right foot against the wall. If that's a difficult reach, then stay where you are. Breathe into what you're feeling. You're working your left foot forward towards splits. If that's a really difficult reach, you can either stay where you are or work your left foot across, so you're doing pigeon with your right foot against the wall. Left foot eases across for pigeon. And then breathe in and keep lifting a belly away from pelvis. If you're in pigeon, you're folding forward. Otherwise, keep sending your left leg forward. Deep breath. And exhale, feel for that opening into hips. 2 more breaths here. So breathe with what you're feeling. Deep breath. And exhale, keep pressing your back foot against the wall. On the next breath, keep lengthening, belly away from pelvis, lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, if you're in splits, keep sending your back leg back, but reaching your left foot forward. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, and then ease. Turn to the side, and then ease your way out of that pose. And then set up for the other side. So your left knee is to the wall, your left foot is onto the wall. Pat your foot so that your shin, your foot is protected or the wall is protected. Bringing your left knee as close to the wall as you can. Your right foot is flat onto the floor. And then you're bringing your right sit bone as close to the wall as you can. So here there's little or no space by your hip. If you can, your hands are either onto the floor, onto the blocks, or onto your left thigh, right thigh, traction your right thigh forward. And then if you can go further, reaching your arms up towards the sky. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your right sit bone towards your right heel. Deep breath, lifting belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're easing closer to the wall. Sit bones are reaching, buttocks closer to the wall. Inhale, lengthen your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, reaching your arms up. If that's where you're going, your arms are reaching to sky. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down and then ease your right foot forward about a couple of inches. Bend your right knee and then feel as if you're pressing back to your left foot. Then hands are either onto the floor, onto your right thigh, traction your right thigh forward. You can stay here, or if you can, you're reaching your arms up. You can go further, push the floor away with your left foot as you reach your arms back towards the wall. And then breathe in and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're going a little deeper. Deep breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, slightly curl pubic bone to navel. One more breath here, deep breath. Exhale, release, hands are down. Now ease your right foot forward about 6 inches. Keep gliding the foot forward. And then bend your right knee, pressing your left foot back to the wall. You start to feel this into your glutes. You also feel this into your psoas and the quadriceps on your left leg. You can, your hands are either on the floor, on your blocks, or on your thigh, traction in your thigh forward. If you have further to go, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press your left foot to the wall. And as you breathe in, feel as if you're stretching, lengthening the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, reaching your arms up, if that's where you are. Deep breath, lift chest to chin. Push the floor away with your right leg as you reach up. On the breath, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Press your left foot to the wall as you lift out a little bit more. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Working into splits. So you're either having your hands onto the blocks, to the floor. Usually, if you can, you're having something slidey, or turn the mat, move the mat out of the way and sliding your right foot forward. Your left foot stays on the wall.
So keep gliding that thigh forward if you can. If you've gone as far as you can, then stay here. If that's not working for you, then you can either move into dolphin. Sorry, not dolphin, you're doing pigeon on the wall, bringing your right foot across towards the left edge of the mat and keeping your left foot to the wall. Breathe in. And if you're in pigeon, you're folding forward over your right shin. Keep feeling, if you're in splits, keep anchoring your left foot to floor and then stretch away. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your right foot forward. Whichever stage you're in, 2 more breaths, deep breaths. And exhale, allowing your body just to melt into the pose. Breathe into whatever you're feeling, deep breath. And exhale, release. Turn to the side and then ease on out of the pose. From here, your next pose is you have an option of doing handstand or downward facing dog against the wall. So if you know what you're doing, downward facing dog against the wall. In downward facing dog against the wall, you can have both feet onto the wall or working with one leg up. If you're working with one leg up, aim for 3 to 5 breaths on each side. Or you're doing handstand against the wall. So you know what you're doing. Go into the pose that is right for you today. You're in handstand. You're about 12 inches away from the wall. Come into downward facing dog and walk your feet in. And then 1 foot steps forward and you're lifting up with the other, stepping the other foot up. Pushing the floor away as you reach your legs up. Keep reaching sit bones up to heels. You're in downward dog, keep squeezing your, wrapping the shoulders. Keep moving chest to the wall, especially if you're in downward dog. Wrap the shoulders, feel the broadening across your back. Good, really nice, everyone. Really nice. And once you're done, your next pose is chest opener against the wall. So starting with your left side against the wall, you're stepping your left foot forward as you would for warrior 1. Your left arm is onto the wall and you're reaching it back. The hand is about aligned with the shoulder. Bend your front knee as you would for warrior 1. Can bring your right hand onto your, just below the shoulder, or you can have your hands to the wall. As you breathe in, lift and lengthen out of your left side. As you breathe out, glide your left shoulder down and then slightly glide inwards towards the center of the room. So you're reaching that right up, left arm is back. Deep breath, inhale, keep lifting out of your left side. Bend your left knee on exhale as you're reaching your left arm back. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, feel as if your left shoulder is down. On the breath, breathe to the right side of the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, slightly turn inwards to the center of the room as you reach your left arm back. One more breath, deep breath. Bend that front knee and exhale as you reach your left arm back. And then inhale, release. Step in your right foot forward. Turn around and do the other side. So your right arm is against the wall. Your right foot has stepped forward. You're in your warrior one stance. You can have your hands, both hands onto the wall, or bring your left hand on the top by your top of the shoe. As you inhale, lengthen out of your right side. Feel as if your right shoulder lifts up. As you breathe out, glide your right shoulder down and feel as if you're reaching your arm back. Bend your right knee. Deep breath, lift chest. Exhale, glide your right shoulder down. If you can, turn slightly inwards to the center of the room. 2 more breaths, deep breaths. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your chest forward, but you're reaching your right arm back. Feel strength in both legs, and as you breathe in, lengthen out of the whole of your right side. Now, whilst reaching your right arm back, feel as if you're moving your chest forward. Inhale, release. Step your right foot forward. Then come to the front of your mat. Start in your sequence. You'll be working a series of standing poses. Now. So starting at the front of your mat, your first pose today will be Warrior 2. So inhale, step your left leg back. So step your right leg back for Warrior 2. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Bend the front knee. I'm going to show you this. I don't know if you'll see this. I'm just using this wheel. So in Warrior 2, often there's what I call a laziness with the back foot. It's kind of just there. It's hanging around. I'm placing this wheel up against the wall, and I'm pressing my calf up against. So that edge of that and the inside of the foot. When you bend your left knee, feel as if you've been pushed. You're pushing against that left knee and you're reaching it that way forward. So you feel this opening here into hips, into lower back. Get this sensation of that opening throughout the pose. So your feet, they're active throughout the pose. Shoulder shrugs, relax your arms to the side. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze, mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze, low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders. Exhale, squeeze, mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze, low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Float your arms to the side. And keep feet active. Eagle. Inhale. Bring your left arm over your right and bind your hands. And as you breathe out, draw your shoulders back. The shoulders are down. Inhale into sternum and lift chest. And as you breathe out, go a little deeper. Feel as if you're moving thighs away from each other. Breathe into the back of heart. Deep breath, energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward. Inhale, release. Float your arms to the side. Your next pose is reverse warrior. As you anchor into your right leg, inhale, reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The right hand is now below or above the knee. Press into your left foot as you reach your left arm over left hip. As you breathe in, keep lifting out of your right side. Press your left foot to the floor as you reach left arm over left hip. Inhale into sternum and lift chest to chin. Wrapping your left shoulder as you reach your left arm over left hip. Keep lifting, keep lengthening out of your right side. That foot is very active. Using your left arm, breathe in, pull your body up. Right hand supports your head. Bend your front knee, extended warrior variation. Placing left forearm onto left thigh. Bringing your right arm around the back and tucking it onto your. As you press into your left leg, breathe in and lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from left hip. Now anchor, press back into your right foot and then lengthen through the whole of the right side of your body. Belly moves forward, chest to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right hip. Inhale, lengthen ribs away from sacrum. As you breathe out, send your left sit bone back. Your next pose is interlock. So from here, as you breathe in, slide your left arm under your left thigh. Bind it with the right arm around the back. Both feet still active. And then breathe in and glide your left ribs along your left thigh. And as you roll your chest open, glide your right shoulder away from right hip. As you anchor into right foot, breathe in and then lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from your ear. Your next pose is easy bird of paradise. So from here, as you breathe in, anchor into left foot. Step your right foot forward. And then anchor into right leg. Lifting your left foot up away from the floor. And reaching your left leg out towards the side. Alternative pose, if you're not able to move into the easy bird of paradise, is you can do free. Placing your left foot on the inside of right calf or the left foot onto your thigh. And then moving your left thigh to the side. Hands together at chest. Reaching your arms up if you're working in tree. Or you can do standing splits. Taking hold of your left foot and reaching your left foot forward. So, tree, standing splits, or easy bird of paradise. Those are your options. Deep breaths. And keep reaching. If you're in bird of paradise, keep sending that left leg forward and away from you. And then release. From there, you're stepping both feet onto the floor. Step your right leg back, your left foot is forward, you're in warrior one stance. Warrior one stance, your arms are reaching up towards the sky. From here, twisting warrior. As you breathe in, your left arm is down to left thigh, right arm is around your left thigh. Left hand is on top of making a hand into prayer position or fist. Inhale, lengthen your ribs forward away from your right hip. As you breathe out, twist to the left, glide your left sit bone back. Inhale, lengthen belly forward away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. And exhale, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you twist to the left. Option here. Your next pose is twisting lunge, twisting warrior interlock. You're bringing your left arm around the back, right hand slides under and bind the hands. Alternatively, bring your
right hand to the floor on the outside of your left foot and reach your left arm up towards the sky. Or you can come into the bind, bringing the hands onto your right hand onto left hip, left hand onto right hip, or use the strap to bind. And then breathe in, glide your ribs away from your right hip. As you breathe out, twist to the left, relax your left shoulder away from left hip. Deep breath, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the left, feel as if you're reaching back to the edge of your right foot. On your next pose, breathe in, keep the bind if you can, but step your right foot forward. If you're in the bind, your pose then is bird of paradise. You're lifting your left foot up and you're reaching your left foot towards the right. If you're not in the bind, your alternative pose is standing balancing twist. Your right hand reaches down, takes hold of the outside of your left foot. You lift your left leg up and you reach it forward. You reach your left arm back. Your body is in a straight line. As you breathe in, standing strongly on your right leg. As you breathe out, you're sending your left leg forward. If you're in the balancing, reach your left arm back. Deep breaths. As you breathe out, feel for opening up a little bit more. Deep breaths. And everyone release. Bring your hands down onto the floor. Your right foot is stepped back. Your left foot is forward. Your next pose is pyramid. So your feet, they're about 2.5, maybe 3 feet away from each other. Hips facing forward. Feet are hip distance apart. Hands are down either side of your left foot. As you press your hands to the floor, as you inhale, lengthen belly away from the top of your left thigh. Exhale, pull belly in. Send your back of the thighs to the back wall. You move your chest towards your left shin. And breathe in, lengthen belly, diaphragm, chest forward. Exhale, pull belly in as you fold closer, bringing sternum towards your left shin. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. From here, keep the hands to the floor. Step your left foot back about 3 to 4 inches. Twisting triangle is your next pose. Bring your right hand down on the outside of your left foot. You can have the hands onto the floor, ankle, shin or calf, or you can have that hand onto the block. Reach your left arm out and up towards the sky. So lengthen back into your right leg. And as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, twist to the left. As you inhale, keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, as you twist to the left, reach your left arm is up, your right arm is reaching down. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bringing your hands down either side of your front foot. Bend your right knee, place your right knee to the floor. Your next pose is pigeon. So ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. And you're folding with. So hands are under the shoulders. Straighten your right leg. As you bear down into pelvis, breathe in and lengthening belly away from pelvis. Pull belly in, exhale as you're folding forward over your left shin. Breathe into lower back and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. As you exhale, as your belly pulls in, you can fold further. You want to go further in this pose. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Reach back into your right heel, your right knees off the floor. And then try to keep your hips parallel so they're not turning upwards or back. They're just forward. Both hips are squared.
And then breathe, lengthen belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, as you fold forward, keep reaching back into your right heel if your knee's off the floor, or keep sending your right leg back as you reach your left thigh forward. 2 more breaths, deep breaths. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Keep both feet active. 1 more breath, deep breath. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release. Walk your hands back onto the shoulders. Push the floor away and come up to stand. Set up your other side. Start in warrior 2. So breathe in, step your left foot back for warrior 2. Arms are reaching out towards the side. And again, I'm using the block to keep the foot pressing down. Bend the front knee and feel as if you're easing your left shin forward whilst pressing back to the right leg. Relax your arms to the side for shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze mid-tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze. Low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Release. Float your arms out to side. Your next pose is eagle. As you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left, bind the hand. And as you breathe out, glide the shoulders back. Feel as if you're squeezing the shoulders down. Feel the strength in your legs. So keep pressing your feet to the floor. And breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward. Breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, draw your arms back and soften the shoulders. Inhale, release. Float your arms to the side. Reverse warrior. As you inhale, stretch your left arm up, open left side of the body. As you breathe out, reverse it. The left hand is now below or above your left knee. You're reaching your right arm over right ear. Press down into your left leg. And as you breathe in, keep lengthening out of your left side. As you press your right foot to the floor, reaching right arm over right ear. And breathe in and lift belly away from pelvis. Feel your chest as it moves to chin. And exhale as you reach in that right arm over right ear. 1 more breath. You're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach in right arm over right ear. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Left arm supports your head. Bend your front knee. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh for extended warrior variation. Left arm slides around the back, it's tucked onto your right thigh by hip. As you press down into your right leg, breathe in and lengthen the ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. Keep the chest lifted. On exhale, soften your left shoulder down. Now anchor your left foot to floor
And then breathe in, lengthen away from the foot through the ankle, calf, right up through pelvic bone. Keep moving chest to chin. And exhale, slightly soften the shoulders. Send your sit bones back as if down towards your left heel. Interlock. On the next breath, as you inhale, slide your right arm under your right thigh. Bind it with the left arm that's already around the back. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. This is a difficult reach. You can have your right hand to the floor or onto your thigh. And then breathe in. Keep gliding your right ribs along your right thigh. And as you breathe out, glide your shoulder away, right shoulders away from right hip. Now anchor into left foot. And then breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Keep moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, gliding left shoulder down. From here, your next pose is easy bird of paradise. If you're in the bind, stay in the bind. And inhale, step your left foot forward. Then anchor into left leg. Inhale, lift your right leg up. For easy bird of paradise, you're reaching your right foot out towards the right. Alternatively, you can do tree. You can step your right foot onto your left calf or your right foot onto the thigh, pressing the foot against your thigh and easing your right thigh out towards the right. If you're going further, that's for your tree. If you're going further, bringing your hands up into prayer position and lengthening your arms up. Or do standing splits, taking hold of your right foot, reaching your right foot forward. So any of those will work for you today. Deep breaths. Good. Keep moving your knee out to the side if you're in tree. Deep breaths. And then release. From here, step down, step your left leg back, and your right foot is forward for warrior one. Feet about 3.5 feet away from each other, bend the right knee. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Warrior one, twisting warrior. As you inhale, lengthen your left arm up. As you breathe out, bring your left elbow over your right thigh knee. Make a fist with your left hand, right hand is on top. As you breathe in, lengthen your left ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor, twist to the right on exhale. Anchor your right foot to the floor, and then breathe in, feel you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. You're moving chest to chin. As you twist to the right, glide your right sit bone back and soften your right shoulder away from right hip. Deep breath, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach your left sit bone back towards your left heel. Interlock, twisting warrior interlock. You're sliding your left arm under your right thigh. Right arm is around the back behind the hands. Or you can release your left arm down to the outside of right foot. Or take hold of your right hip with left hand takes hold of the other hip. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, relax both shoulders down. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, your shoulders are softening. Try to relax your neck as much as you can. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward. And then anchor into left leg. For bird of paradise, lift your right leg up. And reaching your right leg out towards the side. Alternatively, standing balancing twist. Standing on your left leg. Reach your left hand down, take hold of the outside of your right foot. Lift your right leg up, reach it forward. Lift your right arm up and reach it back. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, open up the hips, move belly away from the top of your thigh. Deep breaths.
Exhale, keep feeling for opening out a little bit more. Good. One more breath here. Deep breaths. Then release. From here, step your right leg back. No, step your left leg back, setting up for a pyramid. So your hands, your feet, they're about their hip distance apart in widthways, and they are about 2.5 feet away in lengthways. Bring your hands down onto the floor, either side of your front foot. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Take a deep breath, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Pull belly in, exhale as you move your chest closer towards your right shin. Keep the back of the neck long. Now breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, lengthen through the spine, moving chest closer towards that front foot. Deep breath, keep lengthening belly away from the top of your right thigh. Now feel for pushing floor away on exhale as you lengthen. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, release. Step your left foot back about 2 to 3 inches. Bring your left hand down on the outside of your right foot for ease for twisting triangle. Your hands can be on the floor, the ankle, the calf, or the shin. Inhale, lengthen out of your left side. As you breathe out, as you twist to the right, you're reaching your right arm up towards the sky. You can place your right hand onto sacrum. Deep breath, inhale. Keep finding, keep releasing your lower back as you lengthen away from lower back. And exhale, twist to the right, reaching the fingertips to the sky. As you breathe in, anchoring into your right leg and lengthen belly away from top of right thigh. Reach back into your left leg as you twist, twisting to the right. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands are down, either side of your front foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Your next pose is pigeon. Ease your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. Hands are under the shoulders. You're reaching your left leg back. From here, bear down into pelvis. And as you breathe in, lift and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, send your left leg back. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. Pull belly in, exhale as you begin to walk the hands forward. If you can, curl the toes under of your left foot and reach back into your left heel. And then breathe in and then lengthen away from the top of your left thigh. Reach your left heel away from you as your belly pulls in. You're gliding your right thigh forward. Deep breath, inhale. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, allowing your body to melt forward. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. And then come into seated straddle. In your seated straddle, you're reaching your legs out towards the side. From here, press down into your right leg. Your right leg is reaching forward. Bring your right hand down on the inside of your right leg. As you breathe in, stretching your left arm is up. As you breathe out, reach your left arm over your left ear. Inhale, lengthen out of your right side. And exhale, you're reaching your left arm over left ear. Keep reaching your right leg, keep reaching your left leg away from you. Deep breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, lengthen. If you can reach forward so you can take hold of the outside of your right foot with your left hand and slide your right arm on the inside. And then breathe in and keep lifting, lengthening your left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, feel you're sending your left leg away from you. Breathe in and lengthen your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, letting your body melt a little deeper. One more breath, deep breath. And exhaling as you inhale, release. Easing your hands down and push the floor away. For the other side, you're sending your right leg away from you. Breathe in, stretching your left arm is up. As you breathe out, left arm is down. Inhale, reach your right arm up, open right side of body. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm over your right ear, twisting towards reaching towards your left leg. Feel this from pelvic bowl. Breathe in and lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reaching your right arm over right ear. Keep reaching right leg away from you. If you can, on the next breath, as you lengthen away from the top of your left thigh. As you breathe out, reaching your right arm to the outside of your left foot, taking hold of the foot if you can. And then breathe in and breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, as you reach with your right arm, send your right leg away from you. Keep lengthening out of your left side with your breath. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're sending your sit bones back. One more breath. Move chest to chin. And exhale, release. Easing out of this pose. From here, your next pose is straddle in forward bend. So keeping your legs where they are. Right down. Feel as if you're grinding down into sit bones, lifting belly down from chest. And as you breathe out, pulling belly in as you fold forward. Keep lengthening your legs out to side. You're breathing in and lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Pull your belly in. Exhale as you fold. Feet are active. They're reaching away from you. As you breathe in, feel as your sit bones are pressing down to floor. You're lengthening. Belly is away from pelvis. Diaphragm is lifting, so is your chest. And exhale as you fold forward. Now breathe into where you're feeling this most. Deep breath. Exhale as you fold. 2 more breaths here. Taking the breath as deep as you can. And exhaling. 1 more breath. Deep breath. Exhale. Push the floor away. Breathe in, coming up. And release your legs. Lie down on your backs. Shavasana. Lie down on your backs. Lengthen your legs forward. And let your arms relax down by your side and the shoulders down away from you. Bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat.
And using this time to open up into your lower back, into sacral. So soften the back of your skull, feeling as if you're melting into your mat. Relax your forehead. And relax your eye sockets. And feel as if you're looking straight up through the third eye, center of your forehead. Then let your body just loosen up as you relax a little bit more. Relax your face, relax your nose. Relax your cheekbones and then relax your jaw. Maybe taking some time to open mouth and moving your jaw from side to side. Relax your neck. Releasing your masseter muscles and your scabies muscles, side of the neck and your jawbones, helping to let these areas relax. Relax your throat, then completely relax your neck. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Relax your sternum and let go of your back ribs. So let them relax. Feel your back ribs as they spread as you let them go. Take the tension out of your mid-back. Feel your back as it connects closer towards the floor. Continually making the adjustments as your body cools down. Allow yourself to be guided by your body. Working into your lower back, slightly tuck tailbones and relax your lower back. You may feel your lower back coming closer to the floor. Relax pelvis and hips. And relax relax your glutes and relax your thighs. Let your hamstrings relax. And relax the front of your thighs, your quadriceps. Soften the back of your knees and relax the side of your knees, front of knees, allowing yourself to let go a little bit more. Relax your calves and shins. Relax your ankles. Relax your feet. Relax your toes. Relax your belly. Relax your diaphragm. Relax your arms, your shoulders, and relax your triceps and biceps. Relax your elbows, your forearms, and relax your wrists, your hands, and fingers. Still your mind and allow yourself just to let go in Shavasana. Final pose.
Begin to move your fingertips and tips of toes, feeling for moving energy back into your body. Giving yourself time and noticing how your body feels. And with your breath, and with your next breath, stretching the way that feels good to you. Bend the knees, moving knees to chest. Roll to your left side. Bring your right hand to the floor by chest, breathe in. As you breathe out, push the floor away. As you come up, leave left hand supports your head and neck. Coming into a seated position. Sitting tall. Hands together, the thumbs are lightly touching sternum. Give yourself a moment to notice how you feel and a moment to congratulate yourself for your practice. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Finishing together with a deep breath. Exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.